I'm Sandy Pope, and I'm running for General President of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. I've been in the union for 30 years, and I started as a truck driver.
37 years.
Okay, so you remember when we had some power? We can be a powerful union again. That's why I'm running for Teamster General President. In every local I visit across the U.S. and Canada, I meet Teamster members who are concerned about the future and ready to do something about it. Members from New York City to Los Angeles know how critical this election is. The future of our union is at stake, and we're coming together to save it. People need us. They need unions more than ever. We're not dinosaurs, it's the opposite. Our time is coming.
Sandy is like a breath of fresh air. She makes us feel like the Teamsters were supposed to feel like.
I'm running against Hoffa because I've been in the union for 30 years and I've seen it go downhill, but I'm not ready to give up on it.
We need to make some changes with Hoffa in there. We need to get the union back together.
The old man, he was good. The kid, no use for him.
I'm Dr. Hardy. I'm president of Teamsters Local 877. I've been a Hoffa supporter for years, but there comes time for change.
The president that we have now is a guy who went there on his father's name.
Just by what you say and the way you act tells me what kind of person you are. Hoffa, you can't even speak to the man. Don't even get in there and you get this parade away.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff.
We're not lawyers, we're truck drivers. I would think that we would have, not that a lawyer wouldn't be able to help us, but I would think that somebody who did what I did would be able to represent me a lot better.
Sandy's well aware of what's going on. I mean, she's been in the trenches. You know, she knows what you're going through. She used to drive a truck herself.
I've been a member of the Teamsters for 30 years. I was a freight driver. I worked with Ron Carey. I was in the warehouse division, and now I'm president of a local in New York City. Bargained a lot of contracts, organized a lot of workers, and I'll put my experience up against Hoffa's any day.
When a UPS Teamster hears Sandy Pope speak at a rally or a demonstration, they're hearing someone who drove a truck. They're hearing someone who worked in a warehouse. It resonates when she speaks to them. She's been through some of the things that they are going through. She understands production harassment.
And saying, UPS, yes, you pay us a decent wage. Yes, we get decent benefits, but that does not give you the right to grind us into the ground. It does not give you the right to hound us.
The labor movement is at a crossroad. Corporate America and anti-union politicians are looking to take away the rights of working people in this country.
We cannot have corporations running the country. They're doing anything they want. We've got to turn our heads away from Washington, D.C., where Hoffa seems to spend a lot of time putting false hope and a lot of our money into a bunch of politicians who really couldn't care less about us.
I keep saying to myself, where is the fight? Where is the fight? Who's going to lead this fight? And to me, I keep coming up with Sandy Pope.
When I am president of the Teamsters, locals like yours who get the members involved and get out and take on these fights are going to get our full support.
Sandy's excellent at negotiations. She's her own lawyer. She doesn't give in, no matter how hard it gets. She keeps going until she gets it. She's not afraid to fight.
Our old president was the shop steward here at White Rose. And then he became president, and he sided with the company to cut the accruals to zero for our pension. Sandy had to redo it again, start from scratch.
Our old local president cut our pension accruals to zero. Sandy Pope fought back and restored them.
The way it's going by not being paid in, there's a possibility I will not get a pension at all. That hurts. That hurts the most. Corporate America is trying to gut our contracts. They are going after our pensions, they're going after our welfare funds, they're trying to increase the management rights clauses and increase the number of part-timers. And we have to get united in this union to push back against those efforts.
We do the commercial moving in New York City. At our last contract bargaining session, our members had no medical coverage, Our pension was on the brink. It was in the red zone, which means it was about to default. The 25-year and out, the bosses were trying to take that away from us. And we needed raises for the lowest paid members. And at around 9 p.m., after being involved in a big tug of war where they were giving up very little, we decided to take a caucus. In that caucus, Sandy said, look, you guys are ready for a strike, so why wait till 12? They're not giving you anything. They came back into the room and they saw us standing up with our bags and our coats, and they said, where you going? And we said, well, we don't think you're serious, so we're gonna show you how serious we are. And that's when the whole negotiations changed. And Sandy said to us, you guys just won yourself a good contract. She says, now the floodgates are gonna open. And she was right. We got the best contract that I've ever seen in 25 years of being a member. And we owe that to Sandy Pope. And that's why I encourage anybody that wants a union that's gonna stand up for them and represent them, no matter how small their local is. Sandy Pope is your candidate.
I have faith we can win this because there are still many, many thousands of Teamsters out there willing to fight to rebuild their union.
Good morning. My name is Linda Rivera.
My name is Rhoda Graves. I work for Sedesco.
Tim Sylvester, Local 804 President.
I'm Zachary Pfeiffer, Kentucky Local 89.
How are you? This is Anthony from 814, New York City.
Hi, I'm Greg Sullivan, a United Airline mechanic.
I'm Juan Carlos Rodriguez.
I'm Ross Williams from Columbus Local 413.
Jose Rocho, I've been at the university for almost 22 years.
Craig Carney from Chicago.
Mike Webb, down in North Carolina, Local 391.
I'm James Hieronymus.
In times of trouble, when people are so worried about the economy and their jobs, Sandy Pope is the person I trust with my vote to secure our futures.
And I support Sandy Pope.
And I'm supporting Sandy Pope
for Teamsters General President.
And I support Sandy Pope for General President of the Teamsters.
Women power, baby. Women power.
Please consider her as the next president for us. Thank you so much.